What's up guys, I'm Alec. Today we're in my 5 Series F10 and we will be upgrading from this to this. Now, I'm kind of jealous of you guys because in the beginning of the video you saw how my car looks with the new head unit, which I don't know yet, but I'm so excited to put it on. I've been waiting the whole week for it. Now, there's a couple of reasons I'm choosing to upgrade my head unit. The first one is obvious, you can see it. My 5 Series has the basic small screen, which is really just ruins the whole car's aesthetic. As you can see, like if I had the bigger one, maybe I wouldn't have done this, but I think I still would have, or at least put a CarPlay module on it. But the fact that the screen is so small is driving me nuts. It looks like it's not supposed to be here. Now, this car being an early model year, also mixed with the fact that it has a small screen, it lacks some features, some entertainment features, such as Bluetooth audio, if you can believe it. My phone cannot connect to this head unit. It does not have Bluetooth, which is pretty annoying. Until now, I had a Bluetooth dongle in my aux port. As you can see, I'm connected to aux right now, which worked pretty well, but still, I would prefer to have my phone connected to it. And then another thing it doesn't have is navigation, which is kind of crazy, also because of the fact that it does have a nav button here, and it just drives me nuts that I press it and nothing happens. I'm very excited to put the new head unit on, use CarPlay and use all of its features, which I don't know yet, but you will see in this video. Because one thing I tried to research online and I couldn't find is a video where all the features are shown, and I think it's really a shame, because these head units are really interesting and it would be nice to know everything that they can do and they can't do, but I will make sure to cover it when I put it on. So I'll show you how the trip is there, because I'm going to someone for him to put it on the car, because he does that for a living, and I'll see you then. I just had it installed and I'm excited. I'm over the moon, honestly. It looks so good. I haven't been able to play with it yet because I'm going back to Bucharest now. I only played a bit with the equalizer settings, but I'm not happy yet because they are very complex. But I will drive with it. I will use it a bit. I'll show you all the features and give you my thought on it, if it's worth it or not. But currently, it seems really worth it, I'm telling you. So I've been using the head unit for around 2 weeks of almost daily use, if not daily use, and I'm ready to give you guys an honest review on it. So right now, as you can see, I'm in the original menu of the car, which is still a feature you keep and have, but you have this thing that is not from the car, which shows you if you have your seatbelt on and if the car is locked or unlocked. Now, once you press at the screen, you go into the Android part. Now, this is a menu I selected. You have wait, how do I go? You have multiple menus to select if you go into the settings, which I think are here. Yes, so you still have functionality of the original car media control, although I do not recommend to always use it. Touchscreen also works, and as you can see, these are the different menus that you can have, but I like to keep it on this. I don't recommend always using this, because as you use it for this screen, it actually also does things in the original car menu. And sometimes, you know, you use this wheel, you press on stuff to like use the Android navigation, but then you see that some settings change, for example in the dash settings, because you can have these settings in the original car menu or other settings. So it, you know, when you use it for the Android head unit, it also works simultaneously for the original menu, and it can change settings. Now, I want to give you guys the bad stuff, the disadvantages of this head unit and the advantages, and then give you my honest opinion if it's worth it or not. I will start with the disadvantages first, because they always happen on startup, when starting the car. So if you go back a bit, when I started this video right now, so maybe like a minute back, you would have seen that the time wasn't accurate. Now it changed, now it is accurate, but the problem with this head unit is that it loses power when you shut the engine off, which is good because it doesn't drain the battery, but it wasn't engineered in such a way for it to have a low, let's say a low power input while it's shut down, for it to keep its settings, or maybe even have, I don't know, an incorporated battery. It's frustrating that every morning or when you want to use the head unit after the car will shut off, you need to make some adjustments. Now, for example, in the settings, the brightness, which is here, I think, it always goes to 100, which during the day is nice, it's okay. But at nighttime, I would really like it to be dimmer, and that means that I always need to do it myself. And while we're in the settings, another problem is that you can't change your ringtone, which is pretty annoying, because the ringtone is like an old Nokia ringtone, and I haven't found a way to change it. But oh well. Now, regarding the sound, this car has the basic sound system, which sounds bad compared to other sound systems. Now, ever since I got this head unit, you have some equalizer settings, which actually really improve the car sound system. So before putting this head unit, I was really thinking that the next upgrade should be better speakers, whereas now I don't find it a priority anymore. But what is annoying is that, as you can see, well, this is the EQ. Right now it's flat. Last time I drove this car, it wasn't flat, and that is because, as I told you, the car loses the head unit loses all its power when the car is shut down, and you have to redo all the settings. So for it to sound really good, it's not that hard for me. I just put it on rock, and it gives me these EQ, and then basically these are kind of the settings I drive around with, which make it sound really good, as I said. But it is frustrating that you have to, you know, set it every time you use the car. However, it really does improve the sound system of the car, so I guess it's worth it in the end. But it would really be nice if you could at least save this save these settings. Now, right now, as you can see, it's called custom because I changed, but I can't save this exactly, because if I could save it and then just press a button each time I start the car, it wouldn't be as annoying as individually raising and modifying the EQ. Another disadvantage would be the CarPlay, which actually is very nice, but as you can see, this is what has the CarPlay. It is not active currently. It says waiting for phone, but my phone is connected via Bluetooth, and for it to work, each time I get into the car and the phone automatically connects. After a couple minutes, or I don't know, let's say after 1 minute, I have to personally disconnect my phone and then reconnect it again for the CarPlay to work, which I will do right now. I just reconnected my phone, and hopefully in a couple of seconds CarPlay should connect. Now, this brings me also to the advantages of the car. CarPlay is, I think it just did it now. It will do it now because I saw a notification on my phone. CarPlay is a big advantage. You know, it just changes the overall experience. Yeah. So it changes the, wait, how do I exit this so you guys don't see my addresses? Now it changes the whole experience of the car. It's a huge upgrade for me. I love it. What can I say? I had the small screen before. Now I have this big screen, which looks nice. I have all these functions that I didn't used to have. Bluetooth connectivity, hands-free, which, by the way, this brings me to another point. This and this are microphones. I actually used it for hands-free, and I didn't really get any complaints to the people I was talking to on the phone about quality. So it's really nice to have hands-free. It's really nice to have Apple CarPlay. And this is one of the reasons I actually got this head unit, was for the improved technology and for the bigger screen. Now, these are kind of the advantages and disadvantages I had to talk about. So the disadvantages would be that the main one would be that it doesn't keep its settings over the night, which is annoying, or when the car is shut down for a longer period of time. And the fact that I have to connect to disconnect and connect the phone again for CarPlay to work. Now, you actually, in my opinion, the advantages weigh out the disadvantages. Having hands-free, having CarPlay, having a bigger screen, having the improved sound system thanks to the equalizer settings outweigh the disadvantages for me. Although it is annoying to, have to personally do the settings each time. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's a Chinese head unit, and although no disrespect to them, there are some stuff that could have been better thought out, in my opinion. Would I recommend this head unit? I would, yes. In my case, I would, because I had the small screen. I didn't have all these technology features, so this really improved the experience of my car, of using it, driving it. I haven't been on a road trip with it, but I can't wait. Having Waze here is really, really nice, and having all the advantages. If my car had the factory bigger head unit, maybe I would have put a CarPlay module. I will show you a picture of how it looks now, because you can do that. And maybe, I wouldn't have had all of these inconveniences. I don't know, but oh well, kind of disconnected. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm recording, because it really doesn't happen, but yeah. Anyway, I think I said all I had to say. If not, any question you guys have, please ask them in the comment section down below, because I had questions too before getting this, and you can't really find reviews of head units on F10s on YouTube. You only find the installation guides. So ask me whatever questions you have. I think it was worth it, even though, there's some disadvantages. You learn to live with them, and yeah, that was kind of it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, not like this. Well, you have, yeah. It's basically an Android tablet, so you can download apps and so on. You have Google Maps. On shorter drives, I normally don't even bother with Apple CarPlay. If you hold down menu, it should bring you to the car's menu. I normally don't, for shorter drives, don't use Apple CarPlay. It's not worth doing all the settings, doing everything. The EQ settings that I was talking about, they only apply to the aux. So when you put your car on CD or FM, you have the standard car audio settings. So yeah, that was it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment any questions you have, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.